Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference. It stretches back more than a decade. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. Moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Vols. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. The back's got it. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it second and medium. Gives it to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Now on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Turner trying to create good field position. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts that take it to the house.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. At the 20. Crosses the... refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. Single back, takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So here we go. Let's see what the play call is on 4th and long from their own 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. QB keeper all the way. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Running out of time in the pocket. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. About as exciting a first quarter as you can ask for. Let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the 2nd quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So after putting in the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. possession. They were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The RPO caught to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He finds his man. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, I'll be honest with you. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He's going to hand this off. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it rip. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit just before the throw.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
choosing to return the punt. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First down and 10 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They go with a direct snap. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important second down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Breaks an open space. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking to throw here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Second down now after the sack. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this get them going in a new direction.
set second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Motion now from the tight end. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Wants to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tennessee.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The runner takes off to his right.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Ball handed off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. Hand off to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Has the first down and more. Quarterback operating an empty set. He keeps it on a design run. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shot.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
We'll try to run it with the option. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17. The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add the lead now for PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Any hopes of the conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly, and they make a play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Holding set. It's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Across the 40. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
But tackling for a small gain needed a lot more on 3rd and long. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do, and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.